Hello folks, how are we doing? So I thought I would just make a little video because I have been asked to play the Chaminade Concertino as the soloist with my wind band. So this is very, very exciting. I've never actually played anything like this before as a soloist with a group. So it's quite an honour, and this is one of my absolute favourite pieces to play and perform. So I'm so excited. I'm going to get to do that for 2 nights in December. And as well as just learning it, relearning it and playing it, I've also set myself the challenge of memorising it. This might be the craziest thing I've ever done, but if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it the proper way, and this is going to be a really good challenge for me. So just so you've got an idea of the challenge ahead of me, this is the score. Okay, so all those notes plus if I just turn over the page, all those notes too. So it's quite a lot of notes. So what I thought I'd do is take you on a little behind the scenes of my process, how I'm getting on and what I'm doing. Now, as you can see hear from the echo and see in the background, I'm at Maester House Culture Music, where we have this beautiful, beautiful hall. And this is where we rehearse with the wind band. So I thought it would be really great for me to come here. I can make as much noise as I want and really get used to kind of playing in a big space rather than just practicing at home, because one thing about this piece and one thing about playing with a band behind you is that I really have to make a noise, and I need to practice that. So so here we go. I'm going to warm up, I'm going to do a little bit of practicing, and then I might give you a little bit of an update in a bit. So see you soon. Okay, so I have just finished practicing. I've been going for about an hour, and I thought I'd come into this slightly less echoey space so I can just tell you my thoughts on what I've been doing, what's going on, and where I'm at. So first of all, how am I feeling about this? Because I think that's quite important, and if I'm going to document this little journey, I suspect there may be times where I'm not feeling so positive about this. So today I'm feeling pretty positive about this. What I've aimed to do in this practice session, because that's another important thing, you should always have an aim for your practice session, is see where I'm at with the memorization, because I'd already started a little bit of that, and just working out where the real technical problems are, what I need to focus on technically, and just getting used to playing it all again. So I think I've managed to memorize the first 2 pages, which sounds like a big thing, but actually I know this piece really well. I've played it a lot. I've performed it a couple of times with piano, but it's been a while. So most of it is kind of in my fingers, but I'm really excited about playing this from memory, which I might change my mind about later on. But what I'm discovering is that doing it from memory, I get to know it even more than I thought I knew it. So I'm having to think more about the keys that I'm going through, because that's helping with the memorization. I'm picking up on bits that are repeated, even though I know they're repeated sections. There are a lot of repeats in this, by the way, as well, which makes it a little bit, kind of a bit easier. Even though there are repeated sections, I'm really kind of clocking that as I'm doing it from memory. Also, it's really highlighting the technical things as well. So, like I said, my aim for the practice was to check that out. I think I've got the first 2 pages in the memory with a bit of mind mapping. Let me know if you want me to talk a bit more about that, because that's just something, one of the processes that I'm using to try and remember things. But I also wanted to work out where the technical things are. So there are lots of runs in this piece, and what I'm discovering is that my right hand, this finger here, is not playing ball all the time, which again, I think I'm really realizing that a bit more because I'm conscious of really listening when I'm doing it more from memory away from the copy, which I think we don't do enough. So my right hand needs a bit of work technically. And also, there's like one little bit, which I'll probably talk about in another session, which has bugged me forever with this piece, and I'm maybe nearly there with it. That's a finger note thing, coordination. So I'm going to keep looking at that. And also, I think the other big technical thing is controlling the dynamics in the high register. The playing out and playing loudly wasn't so much of a problem. I'm having to work. I can feel myself, and I'm going to have to work on stamina to be able to perform this really well. But actually, I was quite surprised that I can make a big sound still. I can play out. So that was all good. And then I had to play through the rest of it, and yeah, it's coming back into the fingers. So I think that's all I really wanted to say so far. Let me know if you've enjoyed this little blog. Like I say, I might not do this for every single practice session, but I might just kind of keep updating you where I'm at, and if there's anything in particular about this whole process that you are really interested in, either just as a listener or a fellow player or somebody who's trying to do this kind of thing, then just let me know, and I'll see what I can do. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!